Shares of Descartes Systems down on the day, but up 12% in the last 48 hours after the logistics company reported strong results for its latest quarter. The CEO of Descartes joins us now, Edward Ryan. Thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate that.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So you're essentially a supply chain logistics company, which I imagine may have been a real mess this year, considering the rerouting tariffs brought on. How would you describe the year to date for you?
We're really a supply chain and logistics technology company. We sell software, and we run a network called the Global Logistics Network that connects most of the supply chain and logistics and transportation participants together and enables them to execute transportation moves. It's been getting better throughout the year. We've been, continue to be very profitable, but revenue was a little flatter earlier in the year organically, and it's been picking up this quarter. You see the move up in the stock was largely due to our organic revenue jumping up a couple points in the last quarter. Were
tariffs essentially a curveball to the business?
I think that the changes in tariffs created a situation where a lot of the customers they weren't as quick to make shipping moves because they were worried about what's going to happen to the tariff price tomorrow and the next day, and they didn't want to be stuck with goods that came in at a higher tariff rate. And that complexity caused them to kind of freeze for a little period of time, maybe in the first and second quarter. And as a lot of these trade deals got put in place, and most of them are in place now, that kind of started to get the shipping process moving again. And that's at least a little bit behind the move in our organic revenue growth.
Okay, so Edward, where do you operate in the world, and what part of the world proved to be most challenging, if that sort of came up for you?
We operate all over the world. We get we do business in 140 different countries. A lot of the business that we have on the subscription side of our business has been booming since the pandemic, and that continued through this year. The transaction processing part of our business, it's about 30% of our business. That was kind of flat earlier in the year and starting to pick up now. We've had a lot of competitive wins, even in a flat period of time that had our revenue going up in the face of flat transportation transaction volumes. So that's been helpful to us too, and it really started to pick up this quarter, which is why you see the jump up to 7% organic growth. And maybe our EBITDA margins jumped up again over 45 to maybe 46%, which is helpful as well.
11% revenue growth I saw there. So you run because you're running a business that deals with logistics and software as integral to that. You've heard questions about the future of software, I'm sure, given the move to AI for a lot of companies. Is this a threat to your business?
Been great for our business. AI revenues, been a small part of our business over the last 10 years, and maybe in the last year or two started to really pick up. As we run a network, I think a lot of software companies, may see tough times ahead with AI, but our network is going to use AI, and it already is using AI to help our customers solve bigger and bigger problems. I think it's going to be a big tailwind for us.
Okay, so that's how you're using it within the business, but you don't see your business model threatened by AI?
No, not at all. I think it's helped by it. We probably see 50 or 60 different capabilities right now that AI is going to bring to the table over the next couple of years and add a lot of value for our customers. And no, we don't see it as a tailwind at all. We don't see it hurting any part of our business, really. We see it really actually driving it forward. And we're already seeing benefits from it in the last 12 months. Certainly part of the revenue pickup this quarter was some of the AI tools that we have in our MacroPoint business and some of our global trade compliance business that's already been helpful in growing revenue and helping our customers do a better job for their customers.
Okay, so just wondering what growth prospects or efficiencies you'll gain from AI next year. Is there a dollar value amount on that?
I don't know that we have a dollar value yet, but it's certainly picking up. I mean, you've got two areas where we think we're going to see, noticeable improvements. The back office, which sounds like what you were referring to a minute ago. We'll have efficiencies there, but they're probably going to be eaten up by new features that we're able to produce in AI that we're going to deliver to customers, and that's going to provide revenue growth and fairly highly profitable revenue growth because we already run this network. We have a lot of sunk costs to do it. And the incremental features, when they produce revenue, transactional revenue, they tend to be highly profitable for us.
All right. Edward Ryan, I got to leave it there, sir. Thank you for your time. Mr. Ryan, CEO of Descartes Systems Group.